Hello everyone, it's Wednesday, Martin here and you're watching Newsround. Here's what we've got coming up. NASA's latest mission to land on the moon. And some good news for rhinos in this week's Your Planet. But we're starting today by talking about the new rules around coronavirus that have been announced across the UK. It's been 6 months since we first went into lockdown, and now some new restrictions have been introduced. Prime Minister Boris Johnson was on TV last night, and here's what he said about the virus.
While the vast majority have complied with the rules, there have been too many breaches, too many opportunities for our invisible enemy to slip through undetected.
Now, it is a bit of a confusing time at the moment, so we asked BBC's Chris Mason to explain a bit more about what's happening.
The Prime Minister says that because more people are getting coronavirus, we all need to be more careful. So in England, pubs and restaurants will have to close at 10 o'clock at night, and people who normally work in an office but can work from home are being asked to work from home. But schools will remain open. The rules vary a little bit around the UK. In Northern Ireland and in Scotland, with some exceptions, you're being asked not to visit other people's homes. And in Wales, people there are being encouraged not to travel unless it's absolutely necessary. Our leaders know that this is really difficult for lots of us, but say these rules won't last forever, but some of them may have to stay until the spring.
Thank you very much, Chris. Now, I know it seems like there have been quite a few changes recently, so if you still have more questions or you're a wee bit worried about how the changes will affect you, you can find loads of really helpful info over on the Newsround website, so make sure you check it out. OK, time for Your Planet now. Here's Shanika with some pretty good news about a big beach clean in the Philippines. Yeah.
First up, we head to Indonesia for some good news. The Javan rhinos are thought to be extinct in the area, but the Indonesian National Park rangers have spotted 2 babies, which is fantastic news. They're thought to be one of the most endangered species on the planet, and this spot sees a female and male baby with their mother. Next up, some more good news, but this time it's for the people in the Philippines. The government there has transformed what was once a very polluted coastline into an artificial white sandy beach. The 500-metre stretch of shoreline was worked on by both residents of the area and government workers. It's hoped that the big clear-up will attract not only more tourists, but hopefully more wildlife into the area. Last up, some breakthrough news about earthquakes. We head now to the Indian Ocean, where scientists have found a clever new way of measuring ocean warming. They use sound waves from undersea earthquakes. They say it works because sound travels faster in warmer water, and having looked at data from the last 10 years, they can see how the seas have warmed due to global heating. Their new method shows the warming trend in the Indian Ocean was far higher than they had previously estimated.
Well, let's have some spacey news now, and NASA has revealed plans for the first woman to land on the moon. As part of a programme called Artemis, NASA aims to send a man and a woman to the lunar surface in just 4 years' time. Astronauts will travel in a capsule called Orion that will launch on a powerful rocket called SLS. OK, we've still got loads more for you today, including how the clothes you wear affect the environment, and a parrot that wants to play football. But before all of that, you may have heard that it's now officially autumn. But before we say goodbye to our sun hats and replace them with woolly ones, we asked you what your highlight of summer 2020 has been. Football Tortoise 64 said they enjoyed going to the beach and swimming in the sea. Nice one. And Unirain 14 said going on long walks and playing lots of games with my family. Sounds brilliant. Thank you very much for those comments, guys. Next, one of the biggest industries hit by the coronavirus pandemic is fashion. Recently, some shops have had to downsize or close completely. In the past, the fashion industry has been criticised for the environmental damage it causes to make the clothes we wear. Now a group in Parliament want to make the UK a global leader in sustainable fashion. One way we can make this happen is repeat dressing. When it comes to fashion, we all like to express ourselves in different ways. Whether it's the things on your feet, the garment on your head, or if it's a bit of bling that makes that look pop. How we dress in public feels more important than ever. One of the big reasons for this is social media. But with all this glamour reaching millions across the world, the demand for the latest fashion at a low price is changing our behaviours when it comes to clothing. In 2017, a study by environmental charity Hubbub revealed that 1 in 6 18 to 25-year-olds refused to wear the same outfit more than once. However, a movement has started called repeat dressing, where people are helping to encourage others to wear their outfits multiple times and to change the way we treat the materials we wear.
Hey Newsround, I'm Ruben DeMaid.
Ruben DeMaid is a 15-year-old fashion and makeup vlogger. He's a big believer in repeat dressing. Now he wants others to get involved to help the planet.
Why would you want to just buy something and then throw it out? Please research what you're doing, because what is happening is so damaging right now, and I think if we all create a social change, then a big one will happen. And I think we all need to pay attention and be more aware of what we buy and who we buy from.
In fact, the fashion industry is the second highest polluter behind the oil industry. For example, 52% of our clothes contain a material called polyester, and each year 190,000 tonnes of harmful fabrics are released into our oceans. An estimated 1.5 trillion litres of water is used each year. The equivalent of one garbage truck of fabrics, materials and textiles is thrown away every second. According to the British Retail Consortium, the fashion industry is taking steps to reduce the environmental impact of clothing. Well, if you want to find out more about repeat dressing and what's being done to tackle the environmental impacts of fashion, head to Newsround Online. And finally, we couldn't go without showing you this parrot who wanted to get involved in a practice football match for Brazil's national women's team. It had to be encouraged off the pitch with a football by the assistant coach. It then flew away and play carried on. Well, maybe, you never know, maybe it just wanted to score a cracker. Anyway, bad news, guys, I'm out of time, but the good news is I'm right back here tomorrow. And remember to check out our website for all the latest news, including Great British Bake Off is back on the TV. And could you soon be eating jellyfish and chips? See you soon. Bye-bye.